We're rolling. All right, I'm here at Media Tech Foundation, and we are learning how to, with an unidentified hacker who is not going to be on camera. This is all anonymous, but we will hear your voice. Can you tell us exactly what you're doing right now?
So right now there's this program, pretty much, and it pretty much you log in with your Pokemon Go account, and your phone normally knows where all the Pokemon are, but it doesn't tell you through the interface because it just shows you like these feet, and then you can just like walk around to find them. But this is like pretty much it takes that information and you put your address or wherever you want to find them in, and you just put it, and then it puts it on like a Google Map overlay. So this is Google Map with all the
So this is our hometown. We are right there. And you're showing me where all the Pokemon are.
Yeah, this is our library that we're at right now.
And can I ask how old you are?
14.
14 years old, and you got this information where?
Reddit.
So you were reading Reddit.
Yep.
And so how, if other people wanted to do this, how would they do it?
Well, there's like a page with like a detailed tutorial.
What would you search on in a search engine?
I don't know. I would just look up Pokemon Go Map.
Pokemon Go Map, okay.
Yeah. And then it usually comes up.
So this is real time right now.
Yeah.
Explain to me, find a Pokemon and explain to me how it works if you don't mind. Oh, there's one.
Pokemon right here.
Okay, I'm going to zoom in on that. Okay, that's Oddish.
Yeah.
Is that a rare one?
Not really. It's pretty
It's
common.
not very odd.
Yeah.
It disappears in 6 minutes and 28 seconds.
Yeah,
So if
and it tells you the timings, because when you're on your phone, it's really buggy, and no matter how far away or how close the Pokemon are, it always shows 3 footsteps because it's broken right now. And also when they disappear, they're still there on your nearby list. So that's pretty much just useless information, because it could be Pokemon from like hours ago on the list. But this pretty much just shows you where the Pokemon are.
Show me some more other Pokemon.
Yeah, there's not many near us, but like there's nothing really rare.
Can you take off satellite view maybe? And
yeah.
Because I think you can see them better. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a whole, I think there's
Here we go.
a lot of them. Any interesting ones?
There's Gasoline. He's uncommon, I guess. He has 10 minutes, or yeah, 10 minutes.
So could you actually do this on your mobile device, what you're doing, or that'd be pretty hard to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely not iPhone. Unless they're like jailbroken, because it's like running code, and I don't think they allow that. But maybe Android you could.
Can you see gyms and other things too?
Supposedly you're supposed to be able to, but there's 3 gyms here that should be showing up, and they're not.
So these are only Pokemon.
Well, gyms are easy to see. The Pokemon are the stuff that's like hard. The gyms are like giant beacons in the sky.
So can you show me like another address? Like, can we see what's going on in Manhattan right now?
Yeah, actually. I'll do Central Park, because that's like full of Pokemon.
Central Park, New York.
Yeah.
Now, what are you doing right now? You're in Terminal.
Yeah, so this is where you put the like command in for Python, which is the like I guess language they base this on. And you can there's a bunch of things, so it's like this is your username and password, that's a fake password.
So where is the actual Python on here? Show me where that is.
What you do is whenever you type something with Python in front of it, it assumes the next stuff is on Python, and since this is directed towards this folder, it knows the files are here, so like this tells it to go on the example.
Okay.
And then it's like the example that Python is like the script pretty much.
So the actual code might be that.
Yeah, it's probably in here if we open this. Well, I guess I just started it. I should have edited it. Oh well. I don't think that does anything. So, here we go. Yeah, here's pretty much all the code. It's too complicated for me, but yeah. And so, pretty much, you put an address in here and it searches Google Maps for it. So if you put, and you can just put something pretty vague, like Central Park.
Yeah. What do you do?
And then you just press enter.
Oh, cool.
It does all its stuff. Logs in and
Okay. That's cool.
starts searching.
Searching for Pokemon and it's using geo coordinates.
Yeah. And now we just hit refresh and it runs all the part. And already there's like 9 pincers.
You do? Yeah. You do work here.
And it's just searching. Oh, it's like, see, there's a Bulbasaur. Those are pretty rare.
Another game.
But since Pokemon is based on like population density,
Would you rather do ice
and like
hockey?
cities like New York, they have a lot of Pokemon at them. It just shows that this game is meant for people who live at like large cities. It's not really meant for people who are like in
In
rural
rural
areas.
areas,
Yeah.
yeah.
Where I live, there's like 3 Pokemon around at a time, and they're all in my neighbors' houses, so I can't go and get them.
When there's a Pokemon here and 2 players go and get it, if somebody gets it, the Pokemon stays there,
The
right?
Pokemon stays there for 10 minutes, and anyone can get it. And
So like
it goes
100
to-
people could get this pincer.
Yeah, 100 people can get that same one, and it would only disappear after 10 minutes. Or whatever
Okay,
the
so that's how they do it. It isn't a competitive game. It's sort of like a
The gyms are what adds the competitiveness, but they want everyone to have a chance to catch the Pokemon. Like, say it's like 12 o'clock at night. It's like you're going hunting Pokemon. Like, they still want other people to get them, be able to get them. Because if you're in like crowded areas like this, say you take longer to catch them than the guy right next to you, and he gets lucky and he gets on his first Pokeball. It shouldn't just stop you from getting it.
So that is the hack for Pokemon Go,
Yeah. Honestly, right now you kind of need it to like actually do anything.
and there really are a lot of Pokemon, and
It's still searching. There's probably way more. And most of them are pretty rare. Like pincers, you'll never see them around here. And Doduos, I haven't really seen a lot of either.
What is it printing?
go into one of the rare ones, will you? And can I just see the code? Snorlax.
Yeah, so since this is made in Google Maps, these are pretty much, they make the Pokemon like restaurants.
They did.
So like or like places, so like when you click this, it says get directions, which is just taken from like normally.
Yeah.
Where you click on a restaurant and it says get directions, it's just taken from that. So
Is that where the information for the historic places comes from as well?
Google Maps, yeah, probably gets it. Like if I went back to where we are and we looked at a gym and compared it, it would probably have the same info. And you can see all these shops. I don't know where the gyms are. Like New York City is just full of gyms. You just see this whole place lined up with gyms. Let me refresh this again.
More and
More and
more.
more, yeah.
And what's the radius that you search that it shows?
Well, in the game, there's like steps, and each step is I think 1 kilometer. No, it's probably less than that. So in the code, if we switch to that, I don't know, master, it's like alt tab and that thing. You can see, okay, you can see that here's like it says steps. That stands for steps,
That's cool.
and that's like how many steps away. So if we set that to 100, it would have a much bigger radius. We shouldn't set it too high because it'll just take way longer to load everything.
Well, unnamed hacker, I appreciate your insights on the inner plumbing of Pokemon Go. I hope it's useful to our viewers. And again, if you'd like to hack your game of Pokemon Go, all you need is a computer like this iMac. You need a browser. You need to search, as you did on Reddit, Pokemon Go Map, and know a little bit about Python, right? And sort of manipulating the code in Python
Yeah.
using your
straightforward.
terminal command. And you can also do that as well. Any other advice you'd give to someone?
It's kind of more complicated on Windows because you have to direct it towards the exe instead of just typing Python, but it's like pretty much the same thing.
All right. Well, thanks. Happy hunting, everybody. And greetings from MediaTek in Flemington, New Jersey.